Kyle Matthews in the ring with a force to be reckoned with, and on the floor the entire Jimmy Rave group. Kyle Matthews has something to say.
I see you're up to the same old tricks, Jimmy. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say 5-on-5 elimination match, Rampage rules right now.
Whoa, Ben, we do have to go for a break, but we're coming right back. 10-man tag, Rampage rules, elimination. Whoa!
Dr. Johnny Gayton and Eyesight Associates are pleased to introduce the LensX Laser, a bladeless, computer-controlled laser that allows Dr. Gayton the option of planning and performing blade-free laser cataract surgery to exacting individualized specifications not attainable with other surgical methods. With just over 100 LensX machines being utilized worldwide and only 2 in Georgia, Eyesight Associates is the only practice in Middle and South Georgia offering computer-controlled blade-free laser cataract removal, with the purpose being a more precise procedure and the goal being the best possible vision without glasses. Most patients are eligible for our legal to drive guarantee. With the addition of the LensX laser, Dr. Gayton continues his mission to offer world-class eye care with a caring touch right here in Georgia. The most state-of-the-art equipment available and the expertise of Dr. Johnny Gayton, combining to give you the peace of mind that your eyes are in the right hands. Call Eyesight Associates today for a free screening. Eyesight Associates, world-class eye care with a caring touch.
Hey, Katoeta, the Russian nightmare Nikita Koloff, here to tell you to drink Verve Energy Drink, official energy drink of Rampage Wrestling. Drink Verve, or I tear your stinking head right off your body. Katoeta.
You can't put a price on your vision. As a law enforcement officer, my eyesight is crucial. I had heard about Dr. Gayton and Eyesight Associates from other law enforcement officers, and I came in and found out that I was a candidate for the LASIK procedure. My results are bar none. I can see 20/20, and I am legal to drive without the aid of contacts or glasses.
We at Eyesight Associates want to be your eye care specialist.
Live life in the fast lane at Johnny G's Go-Kart Raceway. Feel the engines roar, the adrenaline, the thrill of extreme speed. Everybody wants to be a race car driver, and you can experience the intensity firsthand at Johnny G's. Choose either single or double seating as you drive white knuckle down the Johnny G's Raceway, the most exciting go-kart speedway in Middle Georgia, where lap after lap, the fun never ends. Live life in the fast lane at Johnny G's Raceway, 815 Russell Parkway, Warner Robins.
Well, fans, we're back here, and it looks like what an amazing match we have coming up here now. 10-man elimination tag, Rampage rules. And, well, Ben Masters has left, and I'm being joined on commentary by former NWA-RPW television champion, the former heavyweight champion himself, the untouchable Jeremy Vane. Jeremy, I guess good to have you out here again on Rampage television commentary.
Well, it's good to be out here, Bill. You see, you've got Jimmy Rave approved. You got Jimmy Rave making his in-ring return. And now Kyle Matthews, the heavyweight champion, thinks he can make matches. 5-on-5, Rampage rules. What is this?
I'll take you. You may be right. Maybe Kyle Matthews doesn't have the authority to do that. Dr. Johnny Gayton does, and I'm sure he authorized it. But Jimmy Rave and his group accepted the challenge. We've got the match right now. Elimination Rampage rules. And, of course, fans, Rampage rules, a little like Lucha Libre rules. When one wrestler leaves the ring, another wrestler can come in from that same team without a tag, or a tag can prevail. As each person's eliminated, they'll be going to the back. Well, right now, Jimmy Rave going to the floor.
Jimmy Rave is a thinking man's wrestler. Watch him out there. He is a treat to watch. Watch how he just toys with these guys on the other side of the ring. And let me tell you, Bill Behrens, you're looking at 5 guys that are used to doing this every week together. They train together. They work out together. They study tape together. And tonight, they're going to beat those 5 chumps on the other side of the ring together.
And maybe they'll finally be on the same page, become Memorial Mayhem. You're looking at the 4 Jimmy Rave approved athletes that are compete in a 4-way dance, and one of them's no longer going to be Jimmy Rave approved when the night is over. But right now, we've got Violent Passion. I was going to say Violent Passion Patrick Bentley in with Trey Williams, but now tagging in the the official wrestling machine of the Jimmy Rave approved group, Corey Hollis. You know, you've got some interest in this match, I would assume. Of course, Kyle Matthews, the heavyweight champion, he beat you for that title. And, well, and coming up next week in our main event, you have an opportunity to regain a title you held for quite a period of time, the television title now held by Drew Adler.
Yes, and Drew Adler, unfortunately, on his rise up the RPW roster, is meeting his biggest challenge to date and the eventual roadblock and the end to his television title reign. And you're listening to him right now on Rampage Pro Wrestling, Jeremy Vane.
Well, I cannot deny, Jeremy Vane, you probably are his toughest challenge to date, although he's got a heck of a match that's coming to him at Memorial Mayhem, assuming he gets through you next week. If not, it'll be your match, and that's going to be against Tony Kazina.
Tony Kazina, Kazana, Kazama, whatever you want to call the guy. I don't care how we pronounce his last name, because when it's all said and done in Memorial Mayhem, you're just going to be talking about Jeremy Vane.
Big slam right there, tags in the other Williams brother, John, who's now into the match for the first time, picks up Hollis. Another big body slam, and Corey Hollis dangerously close to tagging right here. I was going to say they're really not paying attention to maintaining him in their corner. Another body slam. That's now 3 in a row on young Corey Hollis, and now here comes Trey Williams. Will we go for 4?
The fans here at Rampage Pro Wrestling really making...
There's the 4th one, and now the champ himself is in the ring, Kyle Matthews, and there's the 5th body slam in a row, and now the cover. There's 1, there's 2. No, just a 2.
Ridiculous.
But look, there you go. There's the ring experience of even the young athlete Corey Hollis as he forces Kyle Matthews over in the corner. Chip Day now in, forearm, 2 of them into the face. Matthews, this is his return. He's been gone for a couple weeks, traveling all over the United States, was at the Cauliflower Alley Awards where he was named a future legend.
Yes, he was named a future legend, but what I tried...
You've been at the receiving end of a few of those, haven't you, Jeremy?
Yes, and I was also on the receiving end of a phone call from the Cauliflower Hour Club. I can't even say it. Those chops bring back such memories.
Now a little double teaming by the Washington Bullets, popular team, undefeated until recently. Bullets lost that undefeated record to Hot Like Lava just a week ago on television.
Yes, the Washington Bullets have been very impressive since making their RPW debut. However, across the ring from Jimmy Rave approved, they're not really much to look at.
Now we're looking at your opponent for next week's main event, Drew Adler. What an improvement this young athlete has made in the time I've been here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. First time I saw him, all you could call him skinny kid. Looked like he had some potential, but really hadn't realized it at that time, was joking around way too much, not taking his matches seriously, starting to fill out as an athlete, really gaining some in-ring experience after breaking away from Marvelous Michael Stevens, aligning himself again a little bit with Sal Renaro, and he's now the television champion. And that's always impressive.
Yes, very impressive. I mean, and you look back at the manner in which he won it, you know, Dr. Gayton orchestrated the biggest miscarriage of justice in the history of RPW. However, Drew Adler took advantage of that opportunity, and yes, he has shown me something as well over the last few weeks.
Defeated Chip Day, in fact, who's on the other side of this match. Mike Posey in now with Anthony Henry. Posey had the advantage until just now. Henry there. Oh, nobody home.
Jimmy Rave approved, works like a well-oiled machine. If one guy's rattled, the other guy's there talking to him.
And now Jimmy Rave, who just defeated Anthony Henry, albeit with a handful of tights. Referee didn't see that, so it stays in the record books. Now Henry fighting back out as these two blows back and forth in the middle of the ring. Rave with a knee, cuts him off, takes him over, down, holds him, stomps right to the top of the head.
Serves Anthony Henry right. You know, he parked in my space last week.
That's not right.
Jimmy Rave just toying.
Look at Rave yanking his face in the opposite direction, using the nose as the fulcrum point. And now hooks the leg over, gains control of that right arm as he wrenches back on the left arm, and now again hooks the nose and pulls it in the opposite direction, just inflicting an awful lot of pain on Anthony Henry, making him suffer.
I heard him quit. Tell the guy to ring the bell.
Well, referee Dustin Robinson, last year Georgia Referee of the Year, right there in front of the action. If anybody's going to quit, he'd be the first to know. But forced back into the corner is Anthony Henry, and in comes, well, both Mike Posey and Chip Day. I don't know who was tagged in, but within the 5 count, I guess they both are going to be in there. Take them over, and now off they go. Leg drop after leg drop in a row on Anthony Henry. And now double knee to the gut. Posey is the man in the ring, goes for the cover. This could be the first elimination. No.
That's what I was telling you about, Bill. Jimmy Rave approved works like a well-oiled machine. And, you know, so there's been a little bit of friction. Jimmy Rave will keep those guys head where it belongs. And tonight they will be victorious over Drew Adler, Kyle Matthews, the Washington Bullets, and this guy that they're making an example out of, Anthony Henry.
Hollis back in the wrestling machine, takes back over on a now hurt Anthony Henry. That was a smart move by Hollis. It's going to distract them, and that's going to, it's going to distract the referee, and that gives Hollis an opportunity. And Henry and Hollis have had a lot of very aggressive exchanges here on Rampage Television. You fans have had the privilege to see Bridge right there, but only for a 2 count. Hollis.
You know, for my money, these are the 2 best young athletes in RPW.
Wait a minute, and again, a lot of people tagging in, but the Jimmy Rave approved team knocks everybody off, including Drew Adler, and now it's all Rave approved. Double axe comes Patrick Bentley. Step up Inzaguri right there. Takes Henry down by Chip Day, and now Rave is in with the cover. Remember, Rampage rules, a little more flexible. Breakup right there.
Dustin
By
Robinson's
Trey,
lost
and
control.
now we've got an angered Jimmy Rave. He's incensed. He thought he had Henry beaten for the 2nd time and eliminated from this match, and that's what one side needs as an advantage at this point. Little We Will Rock You about to go on, it sounds like.
Yeah, these guys on the apron are having way too much fun. What they need to be doing is worrying about the expertise across the ring from them. They need to be worried about getting a tag.
Whoa, up and over and out goes Rave, dangerously on the short side of the ring, right near that ring barricade that's made of solid metal, but quickly into the ring. Rampage rules is Chip Day, tagged in. He did not count that tag, but out goes Anthony Henry. In comes Trey Williams. He's a house of fire. Rave approved members bouncing all over the place. Bentley down. There's Posey goes for a ride, and now Hollis takes a bump. Off they go, and now the Bullets going to go into some of their signature double team, tag team maneuvers. That one had to hurt.
Will somebody explain the rules to me? Referee Dustin Robinson, this is your referee of the year. He's lost control of this thing.
I can't argue with you on that point. It does appear, but right there, Posey, smart ring positioning, uses one to get rid of the other. Takes him off, a step up Inzaguri, has him 1, there's 2, no. Able to kick out is John Williams as Mike Posey looked like he had the first man eliminated, and now it's Williams with the reversal. Posey into the ropes, Posey up, Nagasateru, whoa, doesn't happen, isn't able to take him over. Here comes Trey Williams, goes for the cover.
No.
There's 1, there's 2, there's 3.
Referee of the year, are you kidding me?
John Williams, you're right, should have left, but he did. Taken down is Chip Day as rolling from behind.
Even it right up, Jimmy Rave. That right there is Jimmy Rave approved.
Whoa, takes him over hard.
That was an explosive suplex by one of the best in the game, Corey
Hard
Hollis.
to keep up with the action here. Fast and furious as Chip Day is able to take John Williams off his feet. Anthony Henry, bye-bye Anthony Henry as he goes outside the ring, but there's Kyle Matthews. Missile drop kick off the top on Day. In comes Bentley. Bentley's hooked him, got him in the destroyer.
That's it.
No, but reversed. Comes behind. Is able to take him down anyway, but Matthews smartly rolls out of the ring, but that brings in Drew Adler.
The RPW television champion and Patrick Bentley.
Adler, cross body. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. No, there's Marvelous Michael Stevens.
Look.
On the other side of the ring, though, the adorable one is there, and he's got the protein.
The
Referee
smart one.
Dustin Robinson is saying, whoa! A full blast of protein in the face of Patrick Bentley. Drew Adler has him up. Takes him down, hooks the leg.
Oh, come on. No. Oh. You're going to let that.
Drew Adler eliminates Patrick Bentley.
You know, with help, without those two doofuses, that would have never happened. But big big pin.
But wait a minute there, he's gonna fly. The TV champion takes them all down like a set of bowling pins. And now Kyle Matthews stands tall in the ring as the legal man, but he's gonna go fly like a missile. Into the ring comes Anthony Henry at this point. As he hits the mat, Protein Powder goes flying, and Anthony Henry goes flying too.
What an impressive series from all 10 of these participants.
Now, just when the people think they're recovering, here comes John Williams, but no!
Shawn Banks, my good friend.
Now his brothers yanked him out, already eliminated in the match, but Shawn Banks, now he's being attacked by Crew Jones on the outside. Of course, it was hot like lava that caused these guys their undefeated record. Slingshot plancha to the outside. And now they're brawling on the outside, are the Williams brothers.
They've been eliminated. There's no business for them out here.
They're leaving the match at this point.
Well, good.
They've left the match at this point. I don't have a ruling on that, but we're going to assume an elimination at this point.
Wait, this is a moment.
Yeah, but there's another moment right there. From behind, Chip Day was prepared. Jimmy Rave, smarter than the average wrestler, and now taunting a ringside fan who wants to jump over that railing. He wants a piece of Jimmy Rave. Rave needs to back up. Get his mind focused on this match. Right now, we're back to 3-on-3. A lot of eliminations happen fast and fury, Jeremy Bain.
Kyle Matthews is so foolish. He's got the RPW Heavyweight Championship. He's got everybody in the company gunning for him.
Rolling senton as Corey Hollis comes in, favoring the right shoulder slightly as Hollis, as he comes in, may have landed awkwardly on that, but he did some damage simultaneously to Kyle Matthews as the eyes and nose are raked by Jimmy Rave from the top rope, taking advantage of having him controlled in the corner. Now it's Chip Day doing damage.
Look at Jimmy Rave.
But wait, through the legs is Kyle Matthews, but down, riding him in a blow after blow, elbows to the top of the head, rolls him over, should hook the leg, didn't. Matthews able to kick out.
Hey folks, I wrestle in every state of the union and around the world. But when I want to have some serious fun, I come to Johnny G's. Tough guy. They got go-karts, batting cages, laser tag, video games. Ooh. And when I wrestle up a serious appetite, they've got the best food around. Don't make me do a three-point stance clothesline on you. Come on down for Johnny G's for some serious all-American entertainment. Tough guy.
Eyesight Associates, a worldwide leader in eye care, is bringing a world-class guarantee to Middle Georgia. Introducing Legal 2 Drive, a money-back guarantee, now available to qualified cataract, LASIK, and astigmatism patients. With the most state-of-the-art equipment, Dr. Gayton and Eyesight Associates are able to more accurately evaluate and measure cataracts, astigmatism, and other refractive errors, giving them the confidence to offer a Legal 2 Drive without glasses money-back guarantee for qualified patients. Find out more about the Legal 2 Drive guarantee at Eyesight Associates, 1-800-NEW-VISION.
When I was a kid growing up, I always dreamed of winning the ultimate prize, the Masters. Children with cancer have dreams of winning Super Bowls, World Series, or the Masters. Their big dream is just to be cancer-free. Please visit supportcancerkids.org and learn how you can help Joanna McAfee Childhood Cancer Foundation. Raise awareness, provide support, and fund research for childhood cancer.
You know, you talk a lot. I'm trying to watch wrestling here. I'm trying to watch greatness personified in the team of Jimmy Rave approved. I'm trying to scout the RPW Heavyweight Champion Kyle Matthews, and I'm looking at the two guys in the corner.
Well, both of the guys you have great interest in this are in this match still, and that's the former champ, your former title, Kyle Matthews, in with his primary nemesis, Jimmy Rave. Good friend of yours, I understand, Jimmy Rave.
Very good friend of mine. We get together weekly.
And now, Matthews, though, takes advantage, catches him with the top of the head to the chin. Rave, caught off guard by that, tries to get through him and past him, but no, Rave has enough awareness and enough endurance, is able to force him back in the corner. Kyle Matthews now at the mercy of repeated blows to the face by Chip Day.
Matthews spent all that time wanting Jimmy Rave in the ring, and what did he do when he got it? He tried to jump over him and tag. What a coward.
You notice how Chip Day sporting mouth gear reminiscent of the Davey Richards group that's coming in to visit us on May 27th at Memorial Mayhem.
Another one of my good friends, Davey Richards. We get together weekly as well.
How do you do that? He doesn't live in the area.
Lear Jets.
Oh. Limousine riding, jet plane flying?
Well, you know, I fly, he drives. We get together, you know, I give him a few pointers every chance I get. He's a big fan of mine.
Chip Day was taking vicious kick to the face, takes Kyle Matthews out to the floor, and right there he's at the mercy of Jimmy Rave. Dustin Robinson paying attention to what was going on inside the ring. Rave feeds him back into Chip Day, isolated now. There's the cover. No, Kyle Matthews is not going to get eliminated right now.
Chip Day is looking great out there. What a vicious jerk. I love that guy.
Got a form of an abdominal stretch hooked at this point. He just doesn't have the leg cinched over, but he's ended up hooking the arm instead, doing the same kind of pressure, except it's more on the upper torso instead of the lower torso, like an abdominal stretch would be if you hook the leg. Now he's losing that. Reversing, turning into it is Kyle Matthews, able to get free. Matthews lands a kick. Matthews should have gone for that tag, and now he does.
And he does, and it's Drew Adler coming in. Fist of Fury.
Rave catches one on the corner, and now back to Hollis. Chip Day catches a knee. Hollis comes back up, gets forced back in the corner. Back elbow by Adler. Forearms over in the corner on Day. He's Adler distracted. Lost track of where he was and ran right into a boot. Inexperienced there, but a back elbow by Corey Hollis knocks Chip Day loopy. Foot to the face, and there goes the mouth guard. That's not going to help much. And now down.
This man,
Texas Cloverleaf.
His Texas Cloverleaf is known all over the state of Georgia and in many other states. This move has made many a man tap out and add Chip Day to that list. Kick him in the face, Jimmy. This is ridiculous.
And now the advantage goes to the Kyle Matthews team. 3-2 as they go through, and Drew Adler is on fire right now.
Drew Adler's inexperience got the best of him just a few minutes ago. There were just
I guess I'm missing somebody. Hang on here. We got 1, 2, 3. There's Anthony Henry. I lost track of my people somewhere. There's Anthony Henry is coming up on the outside. Lost track of him. But right now it's Jimmy Rave going crazy on Drew Adler.
2 running knee.
Well, that's how it's done, I guess, Jeremy Vane. Is that what you're going to do next week main event?
You know, I doubt Drew Adler's even going to be able to make it to next week's main event.
Missile drop kick misses right there. Corey Hollis and Jimmy Rave proud of themselves. Anthony Henry finally getting back into the corner. There's a cover. This could be it. No, only a 2 count. Jeremy Vane, for those of you who can't watch at home, is applauding wildly here for Jimmy Rave. Just got a thumbs up from Rave.
That's Jimmy Rave approved.
And now Hollis has control of Kyle Matthews on the mat. You can see how he's got his left leg scissored on the left arm, and he's wrenching back on the right arm with the step over. He's putting a lot of pressure again on the upper torso. They've been working consistently on the upper body and on the midsection of Kyle Matthews, but Matthews able to take him off with an arm drag, but caught with a clothesline.
What's so impressive about Kyle Matthews is how he can just wiggle and shift his body weight in such a way that he can pop out of a hold in a blink of an eye, and then you're right back on the defensive, and that's why he's RPW heavyweight champion. He's so resilient. I can't stand the guy, but I've got a lot of respect for him, and I think these fans at RPW do too.
Wow, you could hear that all the way to the back of the building here at Johnny G's.
Those are so much harder than Kyle's.
And you can feel that through your television set.
Wait, Kyle's quitting. Ring the bell.
Crowd not real fond of Jimmy Rave, but as we said in the previous match, you can't take anything away from this man's wrestling abilities and experience. Clearly the most experienced athlete in this match is Jimmy Rave, but right now we started with 10-man in elimination Rampage rules, and we're down to a standard tag team match at this point. Corey Hollis, the wrestling machine, Jimmy Rave, the leader of the group, Kyle Matthews, the heavyweight champion, and Anthony Henry, and it's all down to this. This our main event now, as this match has gone considerable time here on Rampage Pro Wrestling. This has in essence become our main event, fans.
Absolutely, and a main event anywhere in the world this match is. You know, it's kind of ironic. We talked earlier about Anthony Henry and Corey Hollis being the 2 most promising young stars in RPW, and they're the 2 that have survived to last the distance with Jimmy Rave and Kyle Matthews, who are 2 of the current best wrestlers anywhere, and especially right here in RPW. These 2 can carry the ball for any company anywhere in the world, and they're right here on Rampage Pro Wrestling.
Kyle Matthews trying to get out, slaps once, slaps again. Those chops and slaps make it difficult to breathe, sting.
Make it difficult to watch.
Now both men slowly to their feet, but again, Rave smartly forces the man back to the corner, and in comes the wrestling machine. Corey Hollis lands a solid right hand, hurt his hand in the process. Got to be careful with those punches, don't you, Jeremy?
Yes, I mean, you know, you pop one knuckle, and you're worried about your hands the whole time. You can't grab a guy, you can't punch a guy, you can't hook a guy's face and poke him in the eye.
You're not supposed to poke them in the eye.
Well, you know, it's only illegal if the ref sees it.
Kids, don't listen to Jeremy Vane and what you do at home.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always, always, children, cheat. Don't listen to Bill Bears.
Right now, though, we're back to the primary battle. These two men are destined to compete in singles competition. Who knows, this might even happen at Memorial Mayhem. We haven't had the announcement yet, but right now, both men down, spent in the middle of the ring. Kyle Matthews has been taking the bulk of the damage for the last few minutes of this match, but it's Rave. Remember, Rave had a match that preceded this one, so he's now been out here, a good 20, 25 minutes minimum, and now finally the tag, and in comes Henry, and these two have battled back and forth before in singles competition, and it's back down to these two guys. Henry takes him over with a very fast power slam. Henry, though, spending a little bit too much time putting himself over to the crowd, backs up, couldn't give Hollis just a little bit of time. No, but not enough. Back elbow, rolls through, step up enziguri, catches him on the top of the head. Hollis isn't down, but he's nearly out as he's hooked by Henry. Kick to the top of the head as he comes up. Hollis reverses face plant. Hollis still in la-la land, but gets his bearings, comes off, but reversal, backslide.
How did he do that?
Roll through Hollis, and now hooked. Brings him up. Power bomb.
Headache. Come on.
Kick out. I thought that was it right there, and another elimination, but no. Henry, though, still seeking the fan support. Should never take his eyes off Corey Hollis. I recommend Anthony Henry. Duck right there. Oh, head right into the head, stomach, up and over, down, and takes him down hard right on the top of his head.
Jimmy Rave has prepared these guys to a T. These guys are perfect examples of what Jimmy Rave approved should be.
And now it's down, it's a 2-on-1. The champ, Kyle Matthews, going at it alone against the wrestling machine, Corey Hollis, and his nemesis, Jimmy Rave, as he manages to catch a kick from the outside in. Shoulder comes up and over, hooks him, comes through, slurpee kick. That's going to be it right there, but Rave tackles him, forces him over into the corner as Hollis is down. Referee Dustin Robinson, even in Rampage rules, Hollis needs to roll out before Rave is technically legal.
How many oohs and ahs have we heard during the last 25 minutes? This match has been amazing. I'm out of breath just sitting here listening to you.
Rave all the way to the top, close to those lights. Both men are spent at this point. Rave all but out on the ground. Kyle Matthews was up for a moment, and now sheer exhaustion has taken over. Corey Hollis still down in the corner as Anthony Henry finally leaves the ringside area. The toll of this match has been profound on these athletes.
Corey Hollis unable to get to his feet to even get out of the ring. He doesn't know where he's at.
Finally to his feet. Hollis for the first time. I don't know that either man knows who the legal man is, and it's Rave telling. Now Rave is trying to get Hollis to get out of the ring. A little bit of an authority thing here. There goes Rave out of the ring. Roll through on Hollis.
Come on. Corey Hollis, look what you've done. Look what you've done, Corey.
Corey Hollis. I don't know.
When Jimmy speaks, he's supposed to listen.
I don't know. I question the timing by Rave on that particular moment to educate his athlete. They had a 2-on-1 advantage, and now we're down to the singles match that fans have been looking for ages between these two men, Kyle Matthews, Jimmy Rave. Jimmy Rave so far in every previous one-on-one competition has been victorious. Kyle Matthews has yet to defeat Jimmy Rave in a Rampage Pro Wrestling ring.
Are you surprised by that? Look at the pedigree of Jimmy Rave. He's been all over the world, multiple countries. Kyle Matthews, what's he done? What's he done besides get lucky one night against me?
He defeated you and became the Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Yeah, besides that.
named last year's Technician and Wrestler of the Year in the state of Georgia, 2 years running.
Okay.
Future legend at the Cauliflower Alley Awards. It goes on and on for Kyle Matthews, taking nothing away from Jimmy Rave, a man who just returned from a successful tour of India, a man who spent considerable time in Ring of Honor and then in Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. These are two elite athletes in professional wrestling going toe-to-toe in the middle of the Rampage Pro Wrestling ring.
And fans are getting...
And the Hadaka lock has been locked in.
Oh! Jimmy, come
the
on.
Hadaka lock has been locked in.
Jimmy.
Jeremy Vane has just left commentary. And Rave is able to get out of the move, but now roll through as Rave, shining wizard by Rave as he goes for the cover, and now Jeremy Vane acting as a personal cheerleader as Kyle Matthews kicks out. Ben Masters is trying to make it back here to commentary at this point. Our main event at Rampage Pro Wrestling. I tell you, Ben, what an amazing match this has been. I don't know why Jeremy Vane just abandoned him. Thank goodness you were able to get back on commentary here as we're down to singles competition. Anyone's game at this point as the champ's in the corner being chopped by Jimmy Rave.
And, you know, he's the reason Jimmy Rave is here. And beautifully executed slippery drop kick, small package.
Got him small package.
He
Well,
might
there's
have
one.
it right here.
There's two. And
wait a minute. That's why he went out there. To interfere, he stopped the count. Now, Dustin Robinson asking him to go back to the dressing room, and we knew he was up to no good when he left this commentator table. Why else would he leave here?
Well, clearly Kyle Matthews had the match won at that point. Fans are on their feet.
What is Jimmy Rave doing?
Controlling. And Rave, as Dustin Robinson is with Vane, Rave has the heavyweight title belt.
No!
And he just introduced it to the head of Kyle Matthews. Rave throws the belt out of the way. No referee, though, at this point.
Can you believe that?
No referee.
Don't tell me it's an account. No way. No way. Jimmy Rave has won this match by knocking Kyle Matthews almost out, I'm sure, if not completely, with a heavyweight championship belt. And Dustin Robinson knows something happened, Bill Behrens, but he can't call anything he doesn't see.
I'll tell you may not like the way this ended. Jimmy Rave, 2 matches back to back. Definitely not by the rules, but when it all gets said and done, his hand is raised in the ring and down on the mat with the belt being dragged over toward him is our champion, Kyle Matthews. But right now, that belt's on the shoulder of Jimmy Rave as we are just a few weeks